Coach Joel Sharratt of the Air Force at the NCAA Championships. Got 4 of the Falcons here today competing for the team. Talk a little bit about how the conference tournament went and what your 4 men are looking forward to this week.
Yeah, we got 4 of the nation's best from the Air Force here today. Excited about that. Ironically, 3 of them are from Colorado, 1 from Pennsylvania. So we did a good job, bringing in-state kids in and representing the state of Colorado today, and our Air Force. But the conference tournament, we had a good competitive group at the conference tournament. We ended up 3rd in the Western Wrestling Conference. Josh Martinez ended up injury default in the finals. Greg Rinker at 133 pushed through by winning his match against North Dakota State. Josh Kremeyer had a great battle with Wyoming to earn his spot into the championships as a true second match, and same with Devin Hightower, who beat North Dakota State to earn his true second spot into the national tournament this weekend.
Now you're after that elusive All-American, since you've been out here at Air Force, you've had some really excellent athletes that haven't been able to push through to the podium. What do you think of this year's crew? Is there possibilities from this group to be able to come back with some honors?
Oh, absolutely. Again, Josh Martinez is number 4 ranked wrestler at 125, and he's wrestled the very best this season. His RPI was number 4 in the country. You don't just get handed the number 4 ranking. He's beat the people that he's needed to beat to be there. When he's healthy, he's going to be very competitive, and he's going to come out tomorrow. 20,000 people are going to put some strength in him that isn't always easy to find when it's a dark morning and nobody else is training. But he's had a really good week. Our medical staff did a great job getting him ready, so he'll be ready to go. Josh Kremeyer, a former round of 12 as a sophomore, he's been here. He knows the environment. He's wrestling the number 1 seed first round, so you have an opportunity there. If you beat the number 1 seed first round, you're wrestling as the number 1 seed throughout the rest of the tournament. So we're excited about his options. Greg Rinker at 133, amazing competitor. Down by 3.
He's fun to watch. Huh?
Exciting to watch. Tune in. ESPN's going to love him rolling around and putting points on the board. Down by 3 in the conference finals with 45 seconds left, came back to win the match. Devin Hightower is going to be a grinder, hard battler, hard to score on. He's going to go out there and put points on the board in his top position. He's going to be extremely competitive with his top position.
Talk about the conference. This year, a new team won it, North Dakota State. Shows some growth and depth in the Western Wrestling Conference.
Oh, I think if you just look at the national rankings, the growth and development of the Western Wrestling Conference has been phenomenal. There's the possible addition of Grand Canyon that all of our schools were in favor of, looking at Division I wrestling growing, and that's a great thing, bringing them in. Possibility of Fresno State future adding wrestling back in the future, and that's an exciting thing to where, the Western Wrestling Conference could start to look at, forming alliances or being a member of, a conference like the Mountain West Conference or the WAC Conference, starting to move our programs up into the higher echelons of conference competition in Division I athletics.
So South Dakota State even had a pretty good season. They got some guys here. Your schedule obviously includes more than just the Western teams, and you guys go to a lot of the big meets and everything. Do you feel that you're able to have your guys as ready as anyone else in the country when it comes to nationals? I
do. That we've been able to maintain the Las Vegas Cliff Keen tournament in the fall. Couple of early opens where we're getting a lot of our guys competitions, then the Las Vegas tournament, and then you're either wrestling at the Southern Scuffle or Midlands as one of those post-holiday events to really kind of build that, and then getting into our conference competition. This year we went out, wrestled Oregon State. We hope to bring them into the academy next year for all the Colorado wrestling fans in our local community. Bring Oregon State in for a home dual weekend, as well as our conference schedule with Wyoming. That you have the border brawl with Wyoming. North Dakota State, South Dakota State will be coming into the academy next year as well, and then with Northern Colorado just up the street, we'll have a great schedule next year that we're excited about, and we feel a similar schedule each year has helped our guys develop throughout the year and be ready for this event.
Well, good luck with your guys this weekend. It's been a wide open season, huh? Kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's been really good, and the parity in wrestling right now is great for the sport of wrestling, that you're coming in, and there's no certain runaway victor. That the Big Ten's proved that it's going to be a competitive event, and the Western Wrestling Conference, one team has to wrestle the rest of the country, in some of these events, and this year the rest of the country is pretty darn tough. So it's gonna, there's gonna be a lot of surprises, I think, in this year's event.
All right, thanks so much, Joe.